What is going on, everybody? Coach Gibson Piper here, and I'm excited to do a new series, NBA offensive previews. Just going to look at some teams from last year and show them what they ran, why they ran it, and different things that why they were good or why they were bad, and just talk about what they're looking to probably do next year if they're going to incorporate the same sets, the new sets. We're going to go from worst to best offensive rating by basketball reference. Just one of the quick ones that I use, easy to get to. We are going to look at the Philadelphia 76ers first off. When looking at the 76ers on film, it's hard to gauge what they do well because there's a talent disparity. So you don't always know, or do they miss a shot because they're not open or because they're not good? So it's kind of hard to differentiate at times what is going on. I will say this: Brett Brown runs some very good stuff. Obviously, runs Spurs stuff coming from that organization, but you'll see some creative sets that he throws in. One of my favorite ball screen sets actually came from him, where the big runs through an elevator screen and then sets a ball screen. He's got elbow handoffs. He's got, pin down and a dribble handoff. So he's got a lot of good action. First, we're going to look at is Motion Strong. This is pretty familiar if you've ever watched the Spurs or any basketball breakdown stuff in the last, 4 or 5 years. Spurs have run this for a while. What I love about this is they can read the defense. If they overplay, the guards can split. If the defense sags off, they can hit the open shot, and if they're not open, then they go right into horns, which is one of my favorite actions that they run. So you'll see them here come into horns, both bigs at the elbows, and they can run multiple actions off this, all off reads. They can go back screen, they can go dribble handoff, they can go bigs attacking, whatever they're looking to do. Here we got motion weak, same Spurs action, through screen to screener, point guard cuts through, wing cuts in, sets a cross screen, and receives a down screen. If this isn't open, they flow this directly into horns. It's pretty simple action that the Spurs have run for 10, 15 years now, and it's still effective in today's game, and the Sixers found success. Here's another set that the Spurs run, Zipper Thunder. Guard cuts off a zipper screen, passes the big at the elbow, then sets a down screen for a big. This is designed for a shooting five-man, like Henry Sims, or the Spurs ran it for Tim Duncan. Warriors ran it for Maurice Spates. Just looking to get some open shots because most bigs aren't used to defending off a down screen. So when they come off the down screen here, they're usually open. If they're not open, they'll flow this into a dribble handoff for different things. Here's their shuffle series. They look to score off the first pin down screen, and they look to curl it. So if they're open off the curl here, he'll look at catch and shoot. If they're not open, then he'll curl inside. That big then opens up, receives the pass, and then a screen to screener action. You see him open up, and you get screen and a down screen. Now, if that's not open, they usually flow into a ball screen, but typically it's pretty open. What I love is the counters that they run. They run for a shooting four-man. They can invert the first initial shuffle screen. They've got a backdoor option that I didn't include in the video because it would be too long. Here we look at their horns flare set, where the pass goes to the elbow. You see a zipper entry here. He varies up the entries into it, right into a flare screen. Look to catch and shoot off the flare screen. If they do not have the flare screen open, then they can flow that directly into a ball screen. So here the flare screen's open. He catches and shoots it. This next one we're going to look at here, past the elbow, he's going to cut off the flare screen, not open for a shot. So it's a follow into a ball screen. First ice, just stays in the middle, opens up, kicks for open shot. So you'll see, once it's not open, the big that sets the flare screen is going to dive down, and it's a follow right into a ball screen. The guard just plays off them. Bigs have freedom to attack. That's what I love about this offense. So you got flare screen, followed into a ball screen. Now this is my favorite set that has run for pick and roll. I guess the most creative set, maybe not favorite set. I got a couple other favorite sets that would do this justice. So I'm gonna get up the whiteboard real quick. And make sure that's all good to go. Yep. Okay. So you have Nerlens Noel right here. He's going to come and set a cross screen. Guard's going to exit out here. Then what he's going to do is cut through the elevator doors and set a ball screen. Now you're going to see once this happens, both guards who set the actual elevator screen are going to clear out to the wing, allowing the space for the pick and roll to occur. And I really, really like this set. They didn't run it. I only saw them run it 2 times. I hope they run it a lot more. I would like to see if there's a success rate, because what it does is it really prevents Nerlens Noel's defender is going to have to run through a double screen, or they're going to have to switch out. So either way, you're getting a bad hedge or you're getting a bad switch where you can then take advantage of that situation. So we'll roll the tape here real quick. All right, here we go. Cut through the elevator screen, pick and roll. Now, he's not open initially on this one, but they end up working it through pick and roll progression, get a nice alley-oop out of it. And this next one against Boston was after timeout, in the start of the second quarter. See a cross screen, he's going to sprint through, really, really bad hedge, open, ends up missing the dunk. All right, now we're going to look at a couple of their elevator sets that they ran in the regular season, a couple of basics, zipper, Iverson elevator, and you got another one off a sideline out of bounds play, same action, zipper, Iverson, sprint through the elevator doors. Now, what I love about what Brett Brown took with him when he went to the 76ers is a lot of the hammer sets that the Spurs love to run. Everybody in the NBA pretty much runs it now, barring a couple teams. But you see it's, after timeout, end of half, end of quarter, end of game, you'll see them teams run the elevator or the hammer sets. And what you see more now is instead of looking to get the hammer screen, you actually get the throwback screen or the counter. So the first option, so when he throws it here, he's got a throwback option for the guard who passed it. You'll see that more often than not now because teams are starting to cover the hammer option. So here you can see that. It's a quick little throwback option. But look forward to seeing what Brett Brown can do this year, especially after timeouts. Based on out of bounds, those kind of special situations he tends to do well at. So if you're going to watch the 76ers and going to watch some film, I would take a note of some after timeouts or some special sets that, if it's a special situation down 4 late, he's going to drop something good. So I would recommend checking out what they do and figuring out how that gets done and everything like that. Thanks for watching.